This can go really great or not great. It says we're live.
Hey everybody, this is the YouTube Mama Badger.
Hi, I'm Sonny the Badger.
And we have a special guest with us today. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Mike. I'm from the Motorcycle Showcase.
Yeah, so we get to go over some things with Mike and what he's got and what he's been working on, which is super cool. Excited about that.
That's really great. Oh,
you're checking to make sure.
I'm just making sure we're live. So.
So if you guys are just joining us, we're the Badgers, and yeah, so we have our Facebook page called The Badgers in the Biker Lifestyle, and then we also have our YouTube channel that we just started not too long ago, and so now we're on what's called StreamYard, which you guys are probably seeing. I don't know if the little logo's around there or not, but last week we did a Saturday Night Live, and we were doing like one computer was YouTube and one computer was Facebook, and that was freaking crazy. We're like, there's got to be a better way. So this way, it's telling us that we can stream both ways. So hopefully.
So if you click one of their comments, it shows it on the screen.
Oh, okay. So we're going to learn as we go here, guys. As always learning new things. So if you do what we do, this one's called StreamYard. I know there's another one called Restream that's out there that lets you stream different places.
Honestly, we picked this one because, well, we've seen other people that we know and respect using it. So we're like, they got to be smarter than we are. So we'll just go with that one. So hi, guys. Hi to Old Dirty, Karen, and the Blue Bike and Doyle. They've all joined us on YouTube.
Yeah, how you doing, Doyle? You just put out something. Doyle just put out something that you were talking about with a super cool in Georgia that we would love to attend. You were talking about what? What was it?
Was it like the zombie run?
Zombie. I was gonna say vampires. I was like, that isn't right. So the zombie run in Georgia, which sounded really cool.
That sounds interesting.
Biking Dead. Yes,
Biking
that one.
Dead. So you go from place to place to place.
And there's going to be zombies and all.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like. It looked really cool.
So yeah, go check out Blue Bike and Doyle's YouTube channel to see what that's all about.
I think you put it on Instagram.
Oh, was it on Instagram?
Yes. There's too many grams and channels and books, and it's just crazy, right? I'm like,
we're adding another one, right?
Right. Well, you look at like stuff like that, right? And then later on, you're trying to tell people, and you're like, "Well, was that on Facebook? Was that on Instagram? Where was that?"
That's like trying to message you, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Like, okay, send him an email to the link, and then your message site. I'm like, okay, Instagram, okay, Facebook, whatever he's on. Maybe he can click on the link from.
Now, imagine if you could do all of that in one spot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
In one app, huh?
What if you do it on one spot?
We're definitely going to be talking about that here shortly.
Good.
All right. I don't see Facebook comments, and I don't know.
Let me jump on here.
If we have any.
Hi, Karen. I did want to not say hi to Karen. Karen is from Ireland. If everybody's.
Well, what about everybody else?
But Karen.
They don't get a hello?
Well, I was going backwards because I was reading
Whatever.
the wrong direction.
You can tell who her favorite is, Karen.
Karen's from Ireland, and Karen just got a bike, her very first bike. So I am so excited for you, sweetie.
Congratulations to Karen.
Yeah. So before the whole COVID thing happened, she was before the whole pandemic happened, she was about to pull the trigger and buy a bike when this happened. So then in Ireland, they just, everybody was secluded like to 2.
I just tested it, so it comes up.
Okay. To 2, what was it? 2 miles, I think, Karen. And so everything got put off. So but just as soon as they let up and they allowed them to start doing stuff, she started taking all the courses she needs to take. But sad part is she's got this bike and her last course is on the 29th. And so she's got to wait a little bit to,
If she rides, I won't tell anybody. Nobody will tell.
Yeah, nobody will know. Just
Right,
don't get
nobody will know.
it.
Right.
I know she's gonna comment to that.
Right.
She's gonna tell you.
So the Blue Bike and Doyle said the local Bomber Girls All Lady Rider Club put that on to raise money to send care packages to deployed soldiers.
Really?
So that zombie run or whatever. So how cool is that?
Yeah, that's super
So if you
cool.
guys are in the Georgia area,
so you could throw that up. So
I can,
people-
yes.
So people can see that.
Do you have any kind of link or anything to that,
Doyle?
Doyle, that you can put in the comments here? That would be really cool.
And so, Old Dirty Blue Dungeon, how you doing?
Blue Dungeon, is that what it is? Looks like bludgeon.
Bludgeon. Oh, sorry. Where are you at? Tell us where you're at. What did he say, Tampa?
Yeah, he did.
No way. You're in Tampa?
Ha, Karen said, if I don't tell, neither will she.
Get in touch with me if you're in Tampa, because we've got a poker run coming up. I want to do like a motovlogger meetup kind of thing too. So get in touch with me, and that's September 26th. That's in the Cape Coral. So
Well, you guys are hearing about this the same time I am, so I guess we're doing a moto meetup. Literally, I've never heard of that before. So
I told you I wanted to
Right?
start getting some YouTubers together
Okay.
that can travel
that's funny.
to us and have like a meetup. Doesn't that sound cool?
Sounds fantastic. Just a surprise.
All right, I need to get on Facebook now because you said you.
Yep, it's working. So
Okay.
anybody can comment. All right, guys. So everybody out there watching us, tell us what you're up to, where you're from, and of course, if you're on the map, hit hashtag support bikers.
Yes.
So you guys can be doing that while we're doing the live. And Angie has a list. Imagine that.
You just said
Where's your
list
list?
when I was thinking my list is in the front
All right.
room.
I'm going to get Angie's list while she entertains you. Sing and dance, please.
Oh, I will go in. I was just gonna go on the page here and see what was going on. So, all right, let's play around with this. What else? Karen said, "Oh, if you don't tell, neither will I." You already been out on it, huh?
That's exactly what I would have done.
Cleaning and shining that bike up. Can you imagine? I mean, that thing would be so clean by the time it came to where I could ride it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I
Tucker
know.
246 full. Hey, awesome cousin of mine.
Is that Danny?
I don't know. Yeah,
I
you're
don't
gonna have
know
to
your
tell us who
name.
you
I
are. Oh,
I don't know your YouTube your YouTube name.
Law Dogs, Law Enforcement MC, Haw River Chapter, North Carolina. Cool.
Mm.
I love North Carolina. The Carolinas are just beautiful, all in all. So, hi, Carl. How are you? That's
So-
quite the cover photo, too.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right, let's start with our list.
All right. So we announced Mike already with Motorcycle Showcase, which we'll get a chance to go over all his stuff. We actually got it to where we can share the screen too.
Let
So
me rephrase that. We have it where we think we can share the screen, and it might work.
I'm honored to be the first one to try it. So.
When he leaves, he may be like, that was not an honor at all. Oh, Miss Blacktop's here.
and be like, can we do that another
Hi,
time?
Miss Blacktop.
Hi.
Are you about ready for your trip? Are you excited?
So Heather and Heather is Miss Blacktop Devil, and if you haven't met her hubby Brian, they both are YouTubers, and we were just watching them. We were going to talk about Baggers and Brews and Brian and them talking about Sturgis last Thursday night. We got to be a part of.
So yeah, a bunch of them are headed to Sturgis. So if you're not going to Sturgis, I would recommend following them. That way you can follow along. So there's Blacktop Devil, there's Baggers and Brews, there's Dirty D's, there's the Bearded Bobber, there's Bombshell Biker. I'm sure I'm missing some, but
think
there's going to be
Toby.
a whole bunch of YouTubers going out there, shooting lots of video, kind of bringing Sturgis to you. So go check them out on YouTube. Check out every one of them. Blacktop's here too. His phone is charging. Cool.
Because they're getting to come from all different directions, and they're taking different routes, and then some of them are meeting up with each other. So
Right.
I think it would be super cool for all of us to be able to
follow along.
Yeah, follow along with them. And
Because I
then
know Baggers and Brews are from like Jersey. Blacktop Devil, I believe, is Nebraska.
he's got 8 hours. I wish I had only 8 hours. Right.
Beardwood's coming from California. So, I mean, and Dirty D's is coming from Texas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like all angles, right? So you guys can get different aspects of the ride, the weather they run into, everything.
Weather.
Yes.
So that's
Weather or not.
I mean, that was a big thing. And I know Blacktop Devil, Brian hit on it, was, yeah, you're going to get different weathers. And is it that bad? Because that really has been truly something that's kind of detoured me from going, because if we ride, we're going to ride. Like, we're not going to trailer. We're going to ride.
What's a trailer?
And all we have on us is what's in those bags on that bike.
The only time my bike goes on a trailer is because it's broken. Period, plain and simple.
We're not that old yet.
We're not that old yet. That too.
We're getting
Well, when we went to Daytona from Jersey, we hit snow, so
right.
we floored it. So
oh wow.
yeah. So
Blue Bike and Doyle are leaving. Bye guys. I saw a spyder chick too.
I see. Oh, was she on there? Oh, hey, sweetie. Hey, Betty. No.
Yeah, like she said, don't YouTube.
What'd she say?
Sturgis hailstorms.
Yeah, that's just it, right? Everybody
There's
puts
Toby.
on, because
What's up, Toby?
everybody puts on, the videos about the weather and what they got stuck in and how crazy it was, and it's just like, man, is there any other ones out there that talk about the nice weather?
Right. I think my biggest challenge is figuring out where to stay. What to rent. What's the good place without have gone up there. I think that's probably a big challenge. We need the expertise of the people that have went.
Shout out to Brian and Heather. And Heather, I heard it was your idea, and I love it. So I don't have one of them. You've got it in your office. So we put out little cards for supportbikers.com, get on the map, and sent them to our advisory board that we have. And so Heather came up with the idea, and they put their logo on the card, and I'm like, yes. Looks so freaking awesome. So kudos, girl. I'm going to use that as an example. I told Brian, get me what you guys, what you printed, so that I can share it to give to everybody. Because it's not about us. It's about everybody, right? It's about, everybody's story and getting to know everybody else. So there is that. And so right in that space up there, right there, they put the logo, which, yeah, badass. I love it.
Toby says we got to come to Kentucky to do some interviews. We always ride through Kentucky when we're going to Missouri, so that's not too far of a stretch. Spider chick.
Hey, girl. I was just thinking about you. Did you put any more videos out? So she belongs to Blue Bike and Doyle. And
she belongs to him?
Yes.
It's like property.
If she claims that she
property of.
So she goes to all these different meetups with everybody, and it's always Doyle. And so I'm like, why don't you do some videos too? And so I guess she thought on it, because she reached out to me and she's like, okay. And she put some videos together. So now, Doyle, you got to link her YouTube to yours to help get the word out there, right? Because she's along with the ride and doing stuff too, and to see her point of view, and I think it'd be cool. And she's on a Can-Am Spyder, so yeah, those things are freaking fun.
All
right.
She left the file at work.
Okay, no problem. Hey. So
we covered a lot there.
Yeah, I just wanted to get some more people in here too, so we could go ahead. So with the motorcycle showcase, you want to try this? We'll see. Well, first, let's see if we can't get it to show up on the screen, Mike.
All right. Are you guys doing it, or am I doing it?
I'm going to.
All right.
I hope.
We should have it tabbed here so that we can put it up.
Share screen.
Let's just make sure, and then I want you to talk about it.
And Chrome tab. And motorcycle showcase.
All right.
Is it up?
I don't see it.
Okay.
You don't see it. Okay. Well, that didn't work then. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't do it right. Motorcycle showcase. Is it up now?
There we go.
Yes.
We're all up.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay. So,
Here, I'm gonna let you control this
okay.
because I'm gonna mess it up.
wanted to make sure we're on here, but first let's let, how do you stop it?
Just
Okay. So we're on here. All right. So let's put Mike up. Do we throw, okay. Mike's on the side. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm seeing it. Okay. Oh. Awesome. Then you can talk to us and share with us.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we'll start with, what is this, right? So what is this site? And I think we kind of touched on it before. Everything seems to be all over the place, right? Instagram, Facebook, like you were saying, it's just all these different things. So the way I explain it is, like it says up on the top there, it's a social space made by me, a rider, for riders. And it's free. It's completely free. It will always be free. Basically, what do we as riders like to do? We like to look at cool pictures of bikes, right? We like to watch cool videos with bikes in them, involving bikes, whatever it is. And we always want to know, what have you done to your bike? What do those pipes sound like? How did you do this? That kind of thing. So basically, what I did is I took that and I just kind of lumped it all together in one spot. So if you were to scroll down, I want to give you an example. If you scroll down to the 2009 Dyna.
is it rolling?
Yep, we're going.
Okay.
There it is. The street.
Okay.
You click on that.
Okay.
This will be a little bit of an example. This is my bike.
Uh-huh.
So basically what you would do is you could search bike by make, model, year. And this is all user generated. So this isn't pictures I'm putting on there. Everyone can sign up, sign in, and you put your bikes on. You put whatever pictures you want on. You link to your YouTube. It embeds directly to YouTube. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see I have links to my YouTube stuff. So it embeds right in there.
Oh,
So,
wow.
All right,
Nice.
there it is. I see it.
So you're in one spot. You're seeing pictures, videos of this bike that you want to see. And if you keep going down, all the way down, and we're still tweaking stuff. We're still working on stuff.
Right. Well, you just launched this,
Yeah,
right?
We launched this last week. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. So anybody that's ever been through any kind of a launch like this surely knows that, yeah, you're going to be tweaking and tuning for a while.
So if you keep going down,
okay,
you will see all the list of all the modifications I made to that thing.
I got you. Yeah, I see the advanced behind side shots.
So for example, I actually posted a picture of the bike on Facebook the other day. I'm on one of those Dyna groups.
Mm-hmm.
I just posted the picture, no description, anything like that. The first 2 comments I got were, "What pipes are those?" And the second comment was, "I love how you set the bike up. What have you done to it?"
Right.
Well, guess what I did? I said, you can actually take the link from the site right at the top if you're in your bike, and you can send that to someone.
So right up here, yeah.
It goes right to the page, all the pictures, and then your modifications are right in the bottom. So it's exactly what I did. I showed
essentially, it's like a Facebook profile for your motorcycle.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
I know, and I've talked to some people about it. I was like, "What do you think of this idea?" And they're like, "That's so awesome." In fact, I was talking to, and I don't know if she'll come on or not, but Belle's Ride. We were talking on Thursday, and she was saying, you spend all this money, and you can't exactly take and return it. I mean, that's
Nope.
you put it on and you make yours, and you're stuck with it. So if you can see somebody else do something to the bike and have the look of it,
there's so many ways that I'm sure I haven't thought of ways to use this site that I'm sure people will find.
Yeah.
And I think, and obviously as I get more users, as more people join, it's not just Harleys. There's a lot of Harleys on there now, but it's everything. I've added Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Triumph. I've added a whole bunch of bikes, makes and models, BMW, even like Aprilia. So it's not just Harleys. It's for all motorcycle riders, for all bikes. And again, you can actually add multiple bikes. So under one sign-in, you can have multiple bikes.
Oh.
So I can have 3, 4, 5, 6 bikes, and I just go into my account. I go to my bikes, and they're all listed there. And you can edit them. You can add, put your YouTube links in, all that stuff. So
Very cool.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah. Oh, awesome.
We need to put that on our list of things we need to do.
Right.
We'll get right on that.
definitely. I want you guys on that.
That's awesome. So yeah, good for you to, have a vision and see this and see a need and decide, let's do this. Let's put it together. So did you have a team people that you reached out to and said, hey, can you help me with this?
I worked with one guy. Me and one guy did this. So I had a programmer I worked with. I had the vision and the ideas and how we wanted to structure it and that kind of thing. That was me. And then I basically told him, hey, I need to do this. And he went and did it. He's very good at what he does. This was a basic, it's WordPress, but it's modified. It's a modified WordPress.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some custom elements in there. And that was it. I wanted to keep it simple, not too complicated. And it came out, I think, pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. Blacktop Devil just said he loved the idea. So, and I think as more people learn about it, they're going to, they're going to love it too, right? Because we spend a lot of time and money modifying our bikes. I know everybody out there gets tons of questions about what handlebars you're using, what are this, what about that? And so, what a great way to just send them there and go, there's everything I've ever bought.
Okay.
I got it today. I rode down to South LBI today on the island, and I had 2 guys ask me. So I gave them my card. I said, hey, go look at it. So
yeah, somebody could even do, they could real easily do on a spam card or something their QR code and send them directly to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Well, that's very cool.
So I'm like laughing to myself because I need this so that I don't know what's on my bike, to be honest. I really don't.
You didn't put it on?
It came with most everything. I know, like I bought the Corbin seat and I put the Corbin seat on, so I can tell you that. But when it comes to everything else, the pipes and
so I'm one of those guys. I used to work for Harley. So I'm one of those guys that when I buy a bike, I buy it already fully loaded because I know how much money you spent and how much I'm not going to pay you for it. So when I buy the bike, I buy it mostly done.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of the way I look at it because, everybody buys their new bike and they make it their own, right? I just wait till you've made it your own and I like it. And then I buy that one.
Now I did forget one thing. So if you go down to the bottom, all the way down to the bottom past the modifications, I did forget that we added a comment section recently. So it's a comment on the whole page. So you can leave a reply there. It'll be, if you're signed in, it looks different.
Right.
But that is a comment directly on that bike page, and that goes right to the owner.
Perfect.
So if you have questions, you can ask questions, that kind of stuff. So I did forget we just added that.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's always
back and forth.
It's always going to tweak and tune. So things are going to change and go live. So be sure that you keep us in the know of what's changing. We'll be happy to tell everybody.
If you follow me on Instagram, that's probably the best way I've been getting the word out about it.
Okay.
Instagram and Facebook.
So what's your Instagram?
Instagram is _motorcycle_showcase.
Perfect. And Facebook?
Facebook is the motorcycle showcase, all one word.
Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where all the news comes out of, and that's all we need. We need people to join, and I think this will be a powerful tool for everybody. So
yeah, absolutely. So we got great idea. Karen said, it's your computer. I'm trying to scroll on here. Mr. GRD said, hey, everybody.
Yeah, like 20 minutes ago. Where you been?
Sorry, I'm just saying hi. Saying hi to everybody.
G-Mom and G-Paw here.
Granny Mom and G-Paw Badger are on here. I don't think well, yeah, they could. Okay, so Maria, from
From the
Facebook.
Philippines.
From the Philippines. Hi.
Yeah, that's cool. We can pull in both sides. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you commented. That helps us out. So we know what's going on.
Someone give me a mad and angry face. Tommy Hill is angry.
Oh, sorry, Tommy.
Right. Sorry we made you angry, buddy.
You know what? I think people accidentally they mean.
Hopefully it was a mistake, right?
Yeah, I think people do. I know I've done it and been like, crap, and then I'm like trying to fix it. So yeah, so thanks, Mike. We appreciate it. We'll make sure once this goes live that we put the link and all the information.
I really appreciate you guys having me on, and don't forget to join once you're done.
Right.
Yes.
We'll put that on our list.
I'm surprised we haven't. I can't believe
18,000 things to do.
I got you.
No, it'll get done.
We'll get it done.
All right, thanks, guys.
Grandma Badger's watching right now.
She's in charge of that.
She's my assistant.
There you go. You've got your work cut out for you, Mom.
All right, cool.
Thanks, man. Have a great night.
You too. Thanks, guys.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. So next on the list is so we're the poker run. So last time we were on here, we did the Saturday Night Live. We talked about the ride.
We've done a charity ride for the officer.
Yeah.
And then the next day we were going to do a poker run, which wasn't a poker run.
It wasn't. And I was asking everybody, so what do you think a poker run is? And so I got everybody's different point of view and what they thought. And so this will make for an interesting video because then we went and did the poker run and it wasn't really a poker
There was
run.
no cards. So there was no cards. It was just little blue tickets you got at each stop. And then they were going to do drawings at the end. So there really was no poker to the run. It was still a great time.
It's different, because there's different ways you can do these things. So to switch it up, I mean, if you're going to a lot of them, right, then it's just nice to have different ones to different ways that people do it. So it was cool. It was super cool. In fact, I met Jamie and her man, Chris, and she's, she has a purple Shriner bike, the Shriner Edition bike. Which if you haven't seen those, it's super cool because the Sons of Liberty Masonic Motorcycle Riders Association had put that on. And so, all these bikes keep pulling up. Everybody's like, what kind of bikes are those? And because they were all of them were white except for her purple one.
Right. But they were all the Shriner Edition.
Yeah. Have you guys seen any of the Shriner Edition Harleys? They were super cool looking. So that was, and then the rain. We got caught in the rain.
Day two, we got poured on again. We don't usually stop, but this time we stopped once, let it clear up, got about halfway home, stopped again under an overpass, let it clear up. But we were still drenched by the time we got home. Like I said, we don't generally stop, but it was just pouring. So.
And I didn't have the best jeans on. And when you got holes in your jeans too, and it's just like pins and needles that are hitting you. And I was done. I was so done. So, yeah.
But that was fun. We also got to ride with some people from our Facebook page and group. Michael.
Yep. Michael and Lisa.
Yes.
So Michael goes by Mailman, and they actually live by us.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. So I'm like, steaks and seafood Sunday night. We gotta do this.
And there's Kat. Oh, we also got to ride with them.
So Kat, hey Kat. So got to spend the day with her and John again, which was
Saturday and Sunday. So cool. They have seen enough of us for like 6 months, I'm sure.
I didn't even bother to ask if you're riding because I'm like done. I even had lunch with her on Wednesday. She tagged along with me to meet a bunch of different business owners.
So the ride was great, though. We had a good time. I think they raised a good amount of money, and it was just a fun time. So Lisa said awesome.
She's messaging me on Facebook. Is she on YouTube?
I don't know.
We talking about you. All right. So then who got to see the art?
Hang on, before you do this. All right, guys. So all of you watching, leave me a comment. How is this showing up on Facebook and YouTube good? Like I said, we've never used this system before. I literally just got it today, and I haven't tweaked it. I haven't tuned it. I just figured out how to actually make it work. So let us know if if the audio is good, the visual's good. Let me know what's wrong if there's something wrong, because I can't really see it. So that would be a huge help to us as we move forward and do these every week. We want it to be smooth and make sense for you and us. And you just want me to shut up?
You're just full. Well, like when you're in the room with me, this is my office we're in, and it gets hot in here. And I'm not drinking. I'm not doing shots.
She's talking a lot, and so hot air comes out. Speaking of drinking,
so I was talking about So show him. We had better shots before, which we didn't have any, and now he's drinking. Is that the Mountain Dew with the
my Liberty Brew? Mountain Dew Liberty Brew.
With the motorcycle on it.
Yeah, it does. It has. Where's it at? It has Lady Liberty riding a damn motorcycle. So I mean, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, there it is. So the Statue of Liberty on a motorcycle on a can of Mountain Dew. How do you not drink that? I think there's even an eagle.
Yeah,
there's an eagle up here. It doesn't get any more American than that.
You should all be drinking Mountain Dew. No.
Facebook saying hi again. Hi, Katina.
Hey, Kat. Yeah. How
And
you doing,
then
girl?
Billy said, good.
Oh, good.
And
On
Karen
Facebook.
says, on the big screen, so sound and visual are great.
Great.
I cannot imagine us on the big screen. We're ugly enough on the small screen. Bob Miller said, Facebook looking good, voice good. All right. Blacktop says, seems good on both. What are you using to dual stream? We are using, the hell is it called?
StreamYard.
StreamYard, yeah. I was like, the duck. We're using the duck.
So I think that's what they were using Thursday night.
I think they were using like the free version. We paid the $20 to have to stream it. So we can stream it to 3 or 4 at the same time. And we can have 10 guests.
Yeah.
It does a whole bunch of crap that I don't even know how to do yet. But
the big thing was, because I'm cheap, you know that, Brian, you know that. If you just wanted to stream to one, it's free. So if you're just doing YouTube or you're just doing Facebook, but if you want to do both, like we decided we were going to do, we said, oh, we're going to do it to both. And then figure it out. Okay.
And then after last week of the 2 computers, we're like, we got to figure out a better way.
So yes. And I think we had to look into it. I think you can put your logo in there, and I don't know.
Yeah, get this. We're getting ready to start the meeting, and Angie's like, you put our logo on there? I'm like, logo? Can we put our logo? I don't know. I just barely got it set up to stream. What do you want from me, woman?
That's my job.
It's my day off.
No, it's my job. You just get
it's my
he
day
gets the
off.
stuff set up, and then he is like, okay, we're good. And then I'm like, what about everything else? So yeah, that's
I give
that's
up.
us. Okay, so we're talking about Justin Hughes
Holy
and the
hell, it's hot in
classics
here.
roads. I know.
Good.
Okay,
God.
we gotta figure
Your fan work?
Class 6 roads. I had no idea what that is. We kind of went over it last Saturday. And so did anybody get to see the video I did with Justin? He's with Right Apart Magazine. And so very thankful because he did an article on supportbikers.com for us. And of course, these individuals, they write, like that's their job, right? They do this right stuff. But I want to know like who they are and what they do and why did they get to writing and do they ride, and he does ride, and what does he ride and where does he ride? All that cool stuff that, like behind the scenes stuff that I want to hear about. And so we did that video, went out on YouTube. I did put it out on Facebook too. So I'm just curious if anybody had seen that and if they knew what a Class 6 road is. Because
every time she says that, I'm like, what's a classics road?
Class 6
Right.
road.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I remember when she was telling me, we talked about a classics road. And I'm like, what the hell is a classics road? And then when I found out it was a Class 6 road, that made a little more sense.
Yeah. We were on our way to, where did we go? Texas?
Yes,
Was
when
it the
we
time
ended
in
up in the
Texas?
middle of nowhere with like planes flying over and banjos playing. And yeah.
And the
we were
road
on our way to
was
Texas.
so rough. Apparently there's a sign that we missed that said,
We should have brought the dirt bike.
yeah, we were on the wrong bike. So now I know what they are, and we can look for those. And they have maps, so you can actually go online. I guess New Hampshire has a lot of them, but there
uses
are
a map?
other states that they classify the roads, so you can look at the map and see where the class 6 roads are. And if you're on a Harley, you
Stay off the class 6
may
roads.
want to avoid those.
Jacob Thompson said that stuff's hard to learn, but he done learned it. I done learned it. Well, we're gonna learn it. We'll see how that goes. I'm old school, man.
Let's see.
I still think carburetors are a good thing. All this technology. What are you doing?
Sorry.
What's next on the agenda?
Okay.
Oh, I know what. Can I show them where to find all of your yeah, you know what I'm saying? All of your articles. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Supportbikers.com. If you haven't heard of it before, oh look, there's Blacktop Devil, 2 Kiwi riders. Soul Rebel Cycle. Is it sharing? It's probably not even sharing.
It's not sharing.
Oh, jeez.
Because it'll come up with the.
Okay, all right. Leave me alone.
There, now it is.
Ha! There it is. Now let's do this again. Blacktop Devil, 2 Kiwi riders, Soul Rebel Cycles. So you guys can go on and love their profiles too. See the little hearts? Look at Blacktop, 13 loves. He's a loved person. All right, so here are all of her interviews. Yeah, they're all interviews, aren't they? Duh. Class 6 Roads, Moto Sarge, who we met in Georgia. The man that needs no introduction, the Harley Tech, John Maxwell. But we love doing interviews.
So if there's a tab in the very top.
Right, there's one here too that says more biker interviews.
Or at the top, wherever.
Or at the top, wherever you want to punch. We don't care. Guys, that's probably one of the best parts of riding. We can't wait to get to meet all the different people that we've met through this and interview them, and even Blacktop Devil and Mrs. Devil. And
so Jacob Thompson. So Jacob has the Yeti Studio. So if you guys haven't met him yet, he does podcasts. So he's on the map. Did you put hashtag support bikers? Because that tells us too that you're on the map. In the comments.
Well, there's our advisory board. If people didn't know, we have our advisory board on here.
So I brought Jacob on, and we'll be doing interviews with everybody later on. I promise. Like, we're gonna interview you guys, get you on here, and let everybody, meet you guys.
If you're not on the map, go right here. And if you're a business owner, get on the map. If you're a moto vlogger, get on the map. Or if you're just a biker, get on the map. Just click it, fill out the information, and all of a sudden, you're going to appear on the map. These are all people that are on the map. Look, there's Blacktop Devil. Talk about...
We love Brian and Heather.
All right. Are we done with this?
Yeah.
Good.
Friday free ride. So you just did your Friday free ride. Congratulations on that. It was a big hit.
I did a Friday free ride. Yes, that was me riding in the rain in Florida, and everybody liked it. I mean, it did really well on Facebook. How much you wrote it down?
I did. So it reached over 36,000 people, shared 55 times, and 19,000 views on that video. So
yeah.
If you guys haven't seen that one, it's super cool because he has an image of rain on the right and rain on the left, and he's on the highway and hoping that he goes.
Well, that's only part of it. So I'd already been poured on. Just when I hit the highway, there was like a tunnel. And the tunnel was the highway that I was riding. And I made it through for the most part, unscathed down the highway anyway. So it ended up being a really good Friday free ride. Everybody liked it. Lots of comments, lots of engagement. And I mean, that's what makes it fun, right? When people can relate and enjoy the video.
Yeah. And for you, I mean, a lot of you that's on here, like to help us all out is to like, to comment, to share. That helps because we get that engagement. So no matter what platform you're on, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram.
If you're watching any video or looking at any meme or anything that is biker related and you you like it. I mean, just click the like button, leave a comment, share it with your friends, whatever.
Yeah.
That helps all of us. Every one of us that does this, those little things like that are a huge help.
Well,
they're free. They don't cost you anything, just a moment to do it.
Right. And we look at that stuff, right? That helps tell us, how we're doing and maybe things that we need to change or tweak. Or
that helps us know whether we like them or not.
So yeah, be sure and engage. And it's hard to do on YouTube. I know if like mom said to me, she's like, I've got you on the big screen, but I can't, I can't comment. I can't like it, do a thumbs up on YouTube. And so you do have to be on a computer to do that and talk and communicate back
or
and forth,
phone.
or in the phone.
Yep. You can do it on the phone.
So yeah. Okay. So we were at an event last weekend, and Chase is his name, and he he has a magazine, a motorcycle magazine publication. And
what's it called? Steel Horse Life?
Steel Horse Life. So that's here locally in this area. So we're going to try our hardest to help him out. It's been kind of hard with this whole pandemic and months of
it's
businesses
hard to
not
get
being in business.
To advertise in your publication when they're just wanting to open their doors. So that's definitely a challenge.
So keep that in mind too. So if you've got magazines in your guys' area and where you're at,
show them some love.
They're another business, a biker business that we all need to help out and support. And he had mentioned Thirsty is his name, Thirsty Rider, and Bill. And so we went and had coffee with him yesterday. And
Is that yesterday? That seems like a freaking week ago.
And so he just put out an app, guys, and we've talked to several different people that have apps, motorcycle apps that they've been putting out, and I'm pretty sure this is the best one that we've seen. So I'm excited to
we're working out some details with him, see if we can't work together and make it beneficial for everybody involved. But we were impressed. I mean, he spent a lot of time and a lot of money for this app. And all the functionality seems to be there. Like I said, we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, a lot of things that are,
And the fact that he lives in the same town, what's the freaking chance?
Yeah, that was
when things are meant to be.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. So more to come on that app that he's put together, which he just launched a couple of weeks ago, but he's been building. People getting to know him and everything. So he's already got 50-some thousand people that are following him on Facebook. So, and the last thing, let's see, I'm on the map videos. We got a couple now. I met Robin, the lady biker. I don't know if you guys got to meet her or not, but she got me a new video that I need to put together. Pete with A+ Handyman. Bob was on here with pest control. So we need your I'm on the map video so we can put that together and put it out there for everybody. And Belle didn't get to come on here with Belle's ride. So let's go ahead real quick and let everybody know what's going on with that. So we've got a tab for that. So if you guys are going to Sturgis, or even if you're not, you can still donate.
I don't know if that came up. That did not come up. All right, hang on. There's got to be a smoother way to do this. I don't know what that is.
Stop screen share and then. Sorry.
just let me do my thing. Is it sharing? It's sharing. Yay, Belle's Rides.
Yeah, so she's in the RV right now. And you can see that. Check that out. So this is her RV and her trailer behind, and then the bikes. So she left for Sturgis on Thursday, and so she was in Yellowstone, getting to Yellowstone today from California. And so she decided to put a ride together to help out because her husband is a retired sheriff, and so he in the county there wasn't another officer that was killed in the line of duty, And so she felt bad because she didn't get an opportunity to be able to, because she travels for her job and everything. So she wasn't able to, be there for the family. And so she was trying to figure out a way to give back, and decided, hey, we're doing this, we're headed to Sturgis. I'll just make a ride out of this. And she asked the family, asked the wife, and she said, absolutely. But she didn't want the money because she was getting money donated from the community, which was awesome. But the organization they were near and dear to was the Tunnels to Towers. I don't know if any of you have heard of that or not, but there's a whole story behind that organization, which she told me a little bit about it, but I probably wouldn't do it justice. So I'm sure you guys can Google Tunnel to Towers. And so what they're doing, she's going to be having this ride. So they're going to meet up. Let's see, as we scroll down here. It's going to be on August 9th. It's only $10. And so they'll meet up at, is it going to tell us here?
Down here. Yep.
Okay.
They're meeting at Deluxe Harley-Davidson of Sundance, Wyoming. The Blue Ride registration begins at 10 with the raffle prizes, refreshments, and meet and greet. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. to ride past the legendary Devil's Tower, ending at the Stonehouse Saloon. All proceeds will go to I'm assuming that's Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation in the name of Deputy Brian Ishmael.
So that's going on.
So if you are going to Sturgis and you guys want to participate, what a great ride and a great charity, and of course you get to meet a lot of great people on it. Bells does have a YouTube channel, so you can find her on Facebook, YouTube, and you can see all of her links right here. So check her out. Subscribe to her on YouTube. Like I said, it's free, but it helps. The other thing you can do is you can just buy a ticket and donate it.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be there, I think that's what we're going to do.
For riders, for somebody else, you can just,
it's $10. So we'll probably get a couple tickets and say, hey, anybody who wants to ride can take our tickets.
Her biggest fear was what she said was maybe just there's 4 of them and one other person shows up and there's only a couple, or there's going to be a ton of
5 or 500, I think is how she put it.
Yeah. So hopefully there's a big turnout. So if you guys know anybody that is headed that way, please, please, please share this website. That would be super cool. Okay, Heather and Brian, are you guys on here? Miss Blacktop Devil and Blacktop Devil. If you guys are still on here, if you want to come on, because you guys are having a little meetup too. If you guys want to talk about, and we can try this out if you'll bear with us, maybe we can do like an invite thing. So how do you do the invite?
You click invite.
Would you guys want to get on here? Yes, both. All right, we're going to do like the copy to clipboard here and copy and paste and you just do, how do you send it? Oh, Messenger. Okay, so how does this go into Messenger?
I don't.
I
think am I still sharing the screen? No, okay.
Everybody gets it. All right, so they are going to be headed there as well. And so I want them to tell you guys what they've got planned. They've got a little meetup, and I would love to have you guys on when you guys get back at some point in time. I know you'll put videos and stuff together, so put your video or videos together, and then we'll have you guys on here to talk about your trip, and then of course we can link it to your. We're multitasking, we can't get on, but we are doing a mini meet at Full Throttle Saloon on the 8th at 6 o'clock. Okay, guys, so we can share that here.
Yes.
Okay. So there you go, mini meet at Full Throttle Saloon, the 8th at 6 o'clock. So if you guys are interested in, don't be interested, just go do it. If you guys are in the area and you're going, you gotta go meet them. Put it on the plans to do. And then Miss Blacktop Devil saying, sure, that sounds fun. So yeah, get you guys on afterwards just to share your stories, since we can't go and we need to live vicariously through you guys. All right.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do a Saturday Night Live that is all about Sturgis. So maybe we can get Blacktop, the Baggers and Brews guys. Maybe we can get 3 or 4 of them that went on here to share that with all of our Facebook and our YouTube people. So that might be fun.
They'll be meeting up and stuff.
So yeah.
All right.
Is that it?
Yeah.
We were successful.
I
Holy
know.
moly, it worked.
If you've ever been on with lives with us before in the past when we were doing Facebook, we've had those times where we like lost internet connection and then we had to get back on.
Well, yeah. Well, we did a lot of them on the road, and so that always presents a challenge, right? Do you have reception? Do you not? But this one went well. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. We
super excited. We'll figure out what we're going to talk about next week. Who we're going to bring on. Oh, Prairie Boy's on here. Hello. Yeah, so that we can.
I think I spelled prairie wrong. I did. I left the I out. Sorry, dude. You know who I was talking to, though. You know, it was you. All right, guys. So, yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Like we said earlier, the biggest help you can be to all of us social media people are just liking and sharing our stuff. Of course, hitting subscribe on YouTube. All that stuff helps us out, and it's free for you to do. So if you like anything at all we do or any of these people that we've sent you to, show them some love. Every little bit helps for sure.
Message us.
We will have Saturday Night Live next week. Yep. Everyone spells it wrong, even me. I'm glad I'm not alone. We will have Saturday Night Live again next week, so stay tuned for that. I don't know what we have on the agenda for that. We make this shit up as we go along, guys.
It's typically, yeah.
I'm the planner when we ride.
Brian
She's the
knows.
planner when we do this kind of stuff. So she's like writing everything out. Gma and Gpa said the new setup works great. Fantastic. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for spending your Saturday evening with us. I know there are other better things you could be doing. So we appreciate you spending your time with us. Thanks so much. And we will see you next week.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
See you guys next Saturday Night Live.
I have no idea how to shut this off.
I have no idea. And broadcast.